Welcome back to World of Immersion. In true fashion, we are, wow, windy, at Parc Asterix. We're just following Nolan's footsteps the entire time. I'm pretty excited. I don't think it's that crowded today. It's extremely cold, to be honest, but everything's open, so should be good. What are you thinking?
Toutatis, Intamin Blitz. I'm really excited.
Yeah, that could be one of our top favorite coasters, so pretty stoked.
And the B&M Invert seems really good.
Yes, Osiris. So we might start with Toutatis. It's only 25 minutes, shouldn't be too bad.
Doesn't look crowded at all.
Cam was saying this looks like Toon Lagoon mixed with Parc, and I feel like I agree. This is better than I thought it would be, to be honest. And that's just the entryway. We'll see the rest, but it's pretty cool. Crowds look favorable. Wow, that's super cool. All right, it says this was closed on the app, but it's literally the first sign we saw, so we're just doing it. I'm hoping crowds are good enough where we can just choose what we want, don't have to be too strategic. And they have a people mover. That's pretty great. This place is like super charming. I'm totally digging this. Look at that. All right, so confirmed it's a boat ride. So first row.
Or we don't go. I can show that.
Toutatis up there. All right, we got pretty wet. Wickerman hoodie doesn't normally look like that. And there's the drop. Oh, it's about to happen actually. Let's see it. Honestly, one of the most unique drops. Like, it does this little bump right here. And we were front row, so. Really fun though. Genuinely a lot more fun than I thought it would be. That was so charming, and like the theming was not bad at all. What'd you think?
That was really cool. I love that ride, honestly.
I think we're gonna do the log flume next, which is funny because we came in for the coasters, but we might as well do it now.
We're already just destroyed.
Yeah, I'm pretty wet. Alright. Menhir Express? Log flume is pretty good, no?
Yeah, that was the last drop's really steep. Like it's way steeper than it looks. It was fun. Like when you're bumping around the tracks, that was probably the roughest bumps I've ever had.
It's got the old log flume thing where it's not really on a track. It's kind of hitting you back and forth. So,
but it's like really rough. But
there's some show scenes. It was long and there's a drop. That was like way better than I ever thought it would be. We're probably gonna do a coaster now, which I'm really excited for. But I'm pretty impressed with this park so far. Yeah. And it's empty.
These are two good water rides so far.
Yeah.
Very charm. It has great charm.
We're also like the only Americans here, so that's kind of interesting. So
yeah.
Maybe this is exclusive content for you guys on the Immersioners. All right, so up ahead is Festival Toutatis. I think the bobsled coaster that goes up here. But obviously Toutatis is the headlining Intamin Blitz here, which is crazy because it doesn't seem like this park would have that from what we've seen. This whole park reminds me of the Isle of Berk, which is my favorite land in Epic Universe. So obviously not to that budget or level, but like, I don't know. I'm really liking the vibes here. This is the theming is much better than I ever expected. All right, it's supposed to be 25 minutes for Toutatis. Here we go. That was amazing.
That was one of my favorite coasters ever.
Yeah, it's top 2 or 3 for sure. Like, I don't normally agree with the phrase that a trip to any park is worth it for one ride. This 100% is. The layout is one of the best layouts I've ever done. The inversions and the stalls, whatever.
The stalls
that thing
were
is.
crazy on this ride.
The spikes.
You drop right out of the station, you just launch. Like, it was insane.
It's just such a good layout, and it's so long. It goes twice as long as I ever thought it would.
There's just so many elements that
Yeah.
it just makes it like, oh my god, that was amazing. That was one of the best first rides I've ever
I
had.
agree, and we sat in like the middle, which is like objectively not one of the better rides, so we're gonna get multiple rides on that.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna come back to that.
But yeah, it's only a couple years old. I'm pretty sure this whole mini land, wow, there it goes, is built around that. So amazing ride. I'm so happy with
That was so good.
Yeah. Okay, 15 minutes. I think it's their bobsled coaster right here. So Kim and I have not done one before, so this will be a fun one. I don't know why the theming in these queues is so good. This little indoor section is Toutatis too. Like, I don't know, very impressed. These lines move really fast. All right, got off our first bobsled. It was fun. It was a lot of helixes, honestly, like way more intense than I thought.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was cool. Definitely not as like exciting as some of the other stuff here, but it was a very solid coaster. Like,
I don't know which way to go.
Yeah, I don't either. We're gonna figure out our next move. Film an Instagram promo, like go see Friday Nights out here. We're gonna do the spinning coaster later because it's Neo. Pretty long. I mean, I say long, but 30's not bad. Just compared to everything else. The time is like 15 minutes, so. This is great. It's like the Sinbad's area in Disney Sea. Obviously not as detailed, but hey, it does remind me of it a little bit. I gotta get merch to some extent. We'll see. All right, got the rapids right here. It's time to get wet again. Not even fully dry yet, but it doesn't look like there's a wait, so I don't blame them. This genuinely looks like a water park ride, but I'm still excited. This is legitimately just a water slide.
Wow, they are skidding.
There. What's going on, bro? Alright. That was definitely more of a water slide without a lot of water. And it was a rapids ride. It's still really fun. Really short. Glad we did it, but probably the worst one here so far. Next is Osiris, though, which is the B&M Invert. I'm very excited for this because Nemesis Reborn was amazing, and this is supposed to be somewhat close to that, so hoping this is good. All right, I made 2 conclusions. One, I actually do think that was better than Nemesis Reborn. And yeah, 2, I don't know if I love the invert as much, but it was still really fun. There's some really good spins. There's a legit drop, because I don't know if I've done an invert with an actual drop. What do you think?
That first drop was the best element, for sure.
Yeah.
But that ride's really good.
Yeah.
That's the best invert I've done. So.
Yeah, I'm
very well
with them.
themed here, too.
Yeah, it was cool. There was theming all around, honestly. You dip in and out of those caves in the water. Super fun. This is unexpected. Little Diagon Alley. This part of the park isn't as nice, but they do have Asterix, which Nolan has warned us about extensively. So it might be the roughest coaster we've ever done, so a little bit nervous, but gotta do them all. Scratch that, he said Zeus was, but this still might be a tough one. It's reading as a walk-on, so we'll be on. It's like animals in there. It's really weird. It's a walk-on and it's self-serve, so we just chose the back row. I still think no one was talking about Zeus, however. That was kind of rough, extremely forceful. Cam and I both grayed out. Not my favorite, definitely the worst of the day. Yeah, I think we might do Zeus next, so it might be a brutal back-to-back here, but pretty cool park. Texas Express. We saw this one from the outside and it looks really, really cool. I actually have high hopes for this one. Get our choice again at it. That was a great family coaster. That's all I have to say.
That was very fun.
It had some hiccups elements to it, honestly. Like it goes backwards and
it was like 13 at Alta.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It was like a tamer 13.
You like launch out of the station. There's a show scene, and then you go backwards. It's kind of forceful to launch, and then it's backwards the rest of the time. So it's very fun, very long ride too.
You can tell it's older as well, so it's kind of impressive that they had all those elements for a coaster that old. That's like the pinnacle of a family coaster of that age, I'd say. I'd love to have that at my home park, but it's super fun. I'm gonna have to do the tally in a second because we're gonna do this small one, but we might hit our 100th coaster here today at Parc Asterix. If not here, then at Disney. It's like you're going through the ruins.
It's like you're going through the ruins.
Check us out on TikTok to hear that 10 more times.
Through them. You're not going around through the ruins. But
fun little family coaster. Pretty old, but longer than I thought. Wow, I kind of totally want to do this. Time for Zeus, listed as a walk-on. That's really weird. Is rubber ducky underwear. The vehicles look new. Yeah, it's a walk-on. We'll see. I'm nervous. I actually had a really good layout. Definitely, yeah, the roughest coaster I've done. It's a wooden, but dang, like that was crazy. It was everything. It was like, yeah, it was every type of rough. It wasn't just like your headbanging or whatever. Not like painful afterwards. Like I don't feel as terrible as I thought, but definitely not great.
Oh, I got stuck up there now.
Yeah, well, a little meet and greet over here. Getting something close to the characters. Super cool. This is a great little kiddie land. Maybe a little boat ride. That's really cool. Lunch at Pizza Moon. Hopefully it's good. That was a really solid lunch, and now we're gonna do the Become a Madhouse. Oh, Cam, it's closed. Never mind. The Ferme. That's so weird. You can spin that thing like a teacup. All right, we're gonna go do the People Mover. That is not the name at all. I can't even name you half the rides we did today, but we're doing the People Mover. People Mover is my favorite ride ever, so we'll see how this does. Wow, it's moving. Got the baby log flume right there, a little drop. I got the big boy boat one we did up there. It's just so cool. Camp Snoopy over here on playgrounds. All right, gonna do these rapids. Check out top 10 best rapids on World of Immersion if you haven't yet. It's a walk on, and this probably won't make that top 10. Rapids is pretty okay. I got really wet on the back for no reason. So now we're gonna round out this park with that spinning coaster, probably Toutatis one more time, and maybe another kiddie family coaster, and we might be done after that. Maybe a couple re-rides.
For sure, definitely can see that.
Okay, next up is the new Gerschlauer spinner. So I'm not even gonna try to say it, but 25 minutes. Sun's finally starting to come out after a day of gloomy and windy. Would have been nice to do the water stuff now, but I'm still wet luckily, so. As for the Gerschlauer spinner and say automatics, I think it's called, it's pretty good. It's like one of the smoothest coasters I've been on by far. It's super new. And I like that they're theming the queue and like little show scenes in the ride. I don't know, it seems like coasters are more moving towards that. And that's a good addition to the lineup of this park. It's very different. What do you think?
The spinning aspect was fun. I thought it was just a very fun coaster. It was a little short, but it was really good.
Yeah, I don't think I've really been on a spinning coaster outside of like a Cosmic Rewind. That's different. That's actually long, so it's a good addition. All right, I might get one or two more rides on Toutatis. After doing the rest of the park, it is actually really funny that this ride in this land exists. It feels so new and so much more like high thrill than the rest of everything here. But one of my favorite coasters in the world. Super excited. Try to get a back row ride probably, or a front row. Might be a walk on here. So excited. All right, we literally did the middle row, the back row. Now we're gonna do first row, we don't go. We'll see if we have one more time after this. All right, back after doing a back and front row on Toutatis. Can confirm that the front row was the best.
Yeah, I agree.
It was one of the best like front row rides I've had. There's just so much to see with the elements and how it goes back and forth, and just amazing.
That first stall is insane.
That's
insane.
I just think the first half, like the second half was really good, like honestly, but the first half is like one of the best first halves to a ride I've ever had. So good. I think we're gonna do one more little family coaster, and then that might be it from Parc Asterix today. Gonna do this little family coaster here. Legitimate walk-on. All right, the kiddie coaster was all right. It's kind of rough, but they send you on 3 times to make it worth it. Not my favorite, but it's another one for the tally. We might head out, see if there's a shorter wait, but might be almost it for Parc Asterix. All right, last ride of the day. Should be a walk-on. That's gonna do it for us from Parc Asterix. What are your final thoughts?
Dude, this park is amazing. It's really good. Very like European park, but I love it. It's a good charm.
It's super different than a lot of stuff we've done, especially Alton specifically. It's very different than that, but Toutatis was amazing as a headliner, and just everything else supporting it was great. I don't think this park is like defined by its rides. It had a lot more theming than I thought. The food wasn't even that bad compared to some of the stuff we've been eating lately. So great day at Parc Asterix. Gonna be doing Disney Paris now.
The park hopping over. We've done like 20 rides.
Yeah, we've had a day, but it's not done yet. So stay tuned and catch you in the next one.